If we have it in the play, y'all, I'll be very upset because I'm very confident that will be at least 6 games.
I think that's fair that you don't think they can make it to the second round. However, and defense definitely does win championships. But I'll say one thing is if you score more points, you win. That's how you win a game. And if they love the run. So I don't know what team is the oldest in the Eastern Conference, but let's say for instance the Bucks. You get Dame running for a whole 36 minutes. I promise you, Dame ain't gonna play no defense. I promise you at a
He already
certain point
doesn't play defense.
Exactly. So now imagine if bro just completely gas and can't play defense, and then if he gas, he can't really score as well. I'm not saying I don't think the Bucks get dropped in the first round again like they did because that Miami Heat team last year was special and the run they went on. But it wouldn't surprise me if they got bounced again. You know, there's already been like talks about even though they're having a good record, there's problems between the players and Adrian Griffith, their new coach. You know, I wouldn't say Dame's having an off year because I looked at his stats and they're not as good as they have been in previous years, but he also is playing alongside a lot better players, and that's what happens. Your stats go down a little bit when you're playing with better players. But I don't know. You get a team that don't like running in a match where it's just who can run the longest. And I think y'all really can do something. I mean, there definitely is ways to stop transition buckets. You know, teams might throw in a different player in there that usually doesn't play to give them fresher legs, but still, even then, it's just maybe a team like the Knicks. I don't know. I feel like a team like the Knicks, they love a good boxing match, a good slugfest where it's slow, and you know the score is going to come out to be like at the end like 94 to like 89, and y'all love a game that's 120 plus. So I think that would be an interesting first round series that could happen right there. Two polar opposites playing each other.
Yeah. I saw a take by Kenny Smith the other day. He was talking about the Knicks, saying how the reason that they'll always like be like middle of the pack is because they never have the best player on the floor.
No, that's true. I think Jalen Brunson's a great player. I think he's one of the, he's. I mean, I said this last year or earlier when they were in the playoffs. He is the point guard Jimmy Butler in a sense of stats wise. I mean, he's having an amazing year this year already, but like stat wise, he's probably not going to be the best player. But it's one of those things where when you're an elite competitor, when you see a guy and everybody's telling you that guy is better than you, for some reason you're just like, nah, that's not facts, and then you just want to play a million times better to at least if you're not reaching their level, you're surpassing their level because you want to beat them just so then everybody looks stupid for saying that player was better than you.
Right.
I don't know. I think he'd have a fun time trying to guard Tyrese. I think he'd take it upon himself to be like, nah, I want to guard Tyrese.
Jalen Brunson is a
So
dog.
I think that'd be it.
Jalen Brunson is
Tyrese is also a dog. I think they both love that matchup. And I think that'd be a fun series too to see both of them going at it. Because Donovan Mitchell's my favorite player in the league right now. I would hate to see Donovan Mitchell have to play the Knicks again because after that series last year, honestly, I think Donovan Mitchell has a skill, but I don't know if he got the dog to be a champion. And Tyrese got that dog. There's something about a star where it's like, okay, you skill wise, you got it. But then there's something about a player where it's just like maybe their team's outmatched, maybe they're injured, whatever it is, and they're just like, I want that. I want that more than you want it, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get there. And I don't know if Donovan Mitchell has that in them, but I really hope he does, and he proves me wrong. But I don't know. Everything's pointing to everyone's looking better without him. So it'll be very interesting to see how a team like the Cavs can move going into the playoffs again. I don't know, but I love Tyrese talking trash and saying to Dame, whose time, well, what time is it? It's my time.
Oh my God,
I think that little trash talk is good. It's good. I love trash talk because it shows you're a competitor.
was over there talking shit, and then Damian Lillard over there talking shit, and then Damian Lillard in the press conference sitting there talking about, oh man, be humble, man, be humble. Shut your ass up, bro. Shut your ass up, bro.
No, I agree, bro. Like
your ass that whole game. Shut your you gotta be humble. Shut your ass up, bro. And Tyrese Haliburton was out there hooping, outplayed you, cooked your ass. My bad, man. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I get in my feels when I talk about my face, man. I'm sorry. I get in my face. When I talk about that,
I like it, bro. You passionate about your team. That's how I feel about the Raptors. Except they're just making me sad right now. I'd be that lit too if the Raptors were like if their record was reversed and we were like 13-9. I'd be talking like you, but we 9-13, lost our last three. I'm like something need to change. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't want to talk trash about my team, but just something needs to change. I don't know what it is, who it is. I don't know if it's the coach, the schemes, the
Do you think it's
lineups,
on Darko at all?
but something. I'd say some of the losses are on Darko, but not all of them. There's definitely been games where, like the game where Scotty checked out with like 4 minutes left and didn't check back in until 30 seconds. I think that's Darko because why didn't you call timeout? I know he was saying there was no stop of the ball, but call timeout. Or even then, tell somebody to intentionally foul. You got to get your star back in the game. But I don't know. I think it's been a combination of the way he wants to play. Our team doesn't accommodate to it, but I don't know what system our team really would accommodate to because the biggest problem for our team this season has been we're lowest in the low or top three bottom in the league for 3-point percentage, and we're top three bottom in the league for free throw percentage. Free throws, I think you can fix. Because I don't know how you're in the NBA, you can't shoot free throws. I think that's just people being locked in. 3-point percentage, that's different. That's a skill. That's something you got to hone in. Not everybody can do that. So we definitely got to go out and get somebody who can shoot the three and make it. Because not to like I don't want to trash talk him because I like him. I think he can be good, but so far Grady Dick has been a non-factor. Bro has not done anything this season. Bro has been just as good as
getting minutes,
Jerry's.
or is he sitting like in the G League or what? I'm not even following him.
I mean, at the beginning of the draft, at the beginning of the season, he wasn't really getting minutes, and then there was a stint where Darko kind of like looked to him and was like, "Okay, let's see what you can do," and then Bro was just out there doing nothing because he was missing shots. He was hesitating on shots that he probably should have taken, and then he's so skinny. Players are looking at him and saying, "That's who I got on the court. Okay, we're gonna attack that guy." And he went to the G League in his first few games were kind of and then after that, Bro was hooping and it looked like he got his confidence back. And he played a little bit last night, but I don't think he played anything like major. It's just more so we need like all of my favorite Raptors teams have had a patented sharpshooter, whether that's CJ Miles or like I don't like CJ Miles is probably my favorite patented Raptors sharpshooter of all time. And just not having that player really hurts because I mean I think our best 3-point shooter right now is Gary Trent Jr. and Bro's been playing horrible this year, and there really is no reason why. It's not like I feel like he's not being put in any different situations than he was last year, but it's just like Bro is not making the shots. He's not, and I feel like if you're not gonna make your shots, at least play elite level defense like he was playing when we first traded for him, and he's not even doing that. And I'm like, you're up for an extension. You're up for an extension this summer, and you ain't playing good offensively. And defense is a hustle, and you ain't playing good defensively. So I'm like, where do you want the money from? So Gary's probably going to get traded, which probably opens the door for Grady to play a little bit more. And I'd only want I'd only want Grady to play more if we are tanking because I don't know if he's NBA ready yet.
I said I'd do it too. I said I'd do it. If I know Masai don't like to do it, but I know Masai don't like to do it, but y'all stuck in no man's land right now. That dude Scotty Barnes that dude Scotty Barnes looking like a problem. Scotty Barnes, that man he a problem. That man a problem. He a problem. I would if I'm a side person running the Raptors, I trade everybody on the team outside Scotty Barnes and just playing young guys. Just go, fuck it. We're going to tank. We're going to lose anyway. Scotty Barnes is like 22, 23 years old. He'll be fine with it. Something like that.
No, exactly. Every single friend I've talked to about it, I've been like, I don't think the Raptors can be any worse than we were in Tampa. So I'm okay with the Raptors just giving up on the season, saying, you know what, it's a wash. Trading Pascal, just signing OG back to his extension, keeping Scotty and OG together, getting rid of Gary if we can, and just breaking it down to everybody, like just trading everybody, because I think it's worse to me, and I've always felt this way. I think it's a lot worse in sports to be stuck in the middle than to be dead last. Because I feel like at least if you're dead last, that means you're more likely to get a better pick to get a player that can change your franchise. So when you're stuck in the middle, you're going to get a middle player that can maybe, help with something, but he's not going to transcend / pick up and drag something. And that's what we need right now. We need some scorer, some ball handler, some point guard who's going to say, okay, y'all ain't scoring. Just give me the ball. I'm going to go do something. We don't got that player.
That's
why I wouldn't mind trading for like a Zach LaVine. Because I don't really like Zach LaVine. I don't think he adds to winning, but he's exactly what the Raptors need right now. Somebody can get a few assists and somebody who can score the ball like can go out there and score crazy. And we don't got that.
That's one thing I hated about the Domas, about the Pacers when we had like Domas and like TJ Warren and Malcolm Brogdon and them. Like I love TJ Warren, I love Domas, don't get me wrong, but like I was just begging for a long time, please just blow the team up, because like the season's gonna end the same review. We're gonna end up either in the play-in or we're gonna end up as the 6th or 7th seed. We're gonna get bounced. We're gonna get bounced in the first. We're gonna get bounced in the first round. And we ain't gonna get a good quality draft pick to try to draft somebody that is kind of, draft somebody who kind of has all-star potential, anyway. And it's gonna be the same thing over and over again. Also, I was so happy when we got Tyrese Haliburton, but I was just begging it up for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, Max, you're lucky. Your team. You got a team that has a chance to win the finals every single year.
And we're lucky because of
now,
that.
If they do, have they done that? No.
Luck. Like the fact that we never have won it. Like I feel like it's almost worse to I have high expectations. But I mean,
I think that's what separates it off from being a contender.
I always had stuff. In my mind, it's gonna be a long time before we're not contenders again. Even like with these pieces leaving, like as long as we have the Jays, like I feel like we'll always be in contention for at least the being in the East Finals. I don't know, man. I don't feel great about the team we have this year. I don't see how
really. I think this is probably y'all's favorite team y'all had.
You said the best team we've ever had.
No, I don't think best, but this is my favorite like iteration of team that y'all have had.
Oh, dude, I fucking loved the team 2 years ago, man.
I don't know, something about this team to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm a KP lover. I've always liked Kristaps Porzingis.
Bro, he has not played. What do you mean? He has not played games.
But when he has played, bro's been balling though.
Like I mean, like I said this as well. I know that we're going to be in the playoffs, so it doesn't really matter as much. So like